I know that my camera doesn't like to focus, but there's a tree down along that car over there. Gusts have to be between 50 and 70 miles an hour. We already had a tree down in our backyard. Sitting on the back porch when this thing came down. So you know what I'm doing tomorrow. That's normally all grass. That's where it broke.
Several days later.
After a bunch of tropical storm excitement, I'm finally getting a chance to get to a video that I've been working on. This is the Suzuki 99 fuel injected, the 2020 model. And you'll see that the 99, 15s, and 20 horse are all the same power head, but there's differences. What I'm going to do is show you the restrictor plate, the modification that I've made, the shortfalls it had, what I'm doing to make a solution for that, and why. So let's get to taking the airbox off, and hopefully I'll get to all the points I just mentioned without forgetting. Alright, to get to the airbox, this is the airbox right here, the intake. The restrictor plate sits right here. There is one bolt. These have to become disconnected. I think I leave this on to take this sensor out of here and take these off so that, well, I'll show you. Alright, using a 10 millimeter to take that bolt out. So I unplug this sensor right here, pull this out that holds everything in, and take this lip here and pry this whole thing off of it. Okay, now here's my modded air restrictor. That's too big. I hadn't gone quite that big last time. I thought I could get a little more out of the motor. It just started doing some strange pulsating and revving when you got wide open throttle. It worked fine except for that particular thing. I mean, everything ran fine. This is the OEM original for the 99. This is the restrictor plate original size. That's really a lot of restriction, and you can see I open it up a whole bunch. I'm going to open it up a little bit more than this, but not that. To do that, I'm going to use this Harbor Freight step-up bit, and I'll let you know what number. It should have numbers, yeah, but if it'll focus. It has numbers and tells you the width of the step-up. I think right now I'm at 3/4, and anyways, the mod is a good mod. It's just not perfect. It's true that this power head is the same on the 99, the 15, and the 20, but the difference is I think it's the ECM or whatever the computer in here, and the rev limiting that it has, and what it allows you to do is different for each model. Also, on the 20 horsepower. I'd say this is a 9.5 inch blade or a propeller. This is stainless steel, which is a great upgrade for this motor. But on the 20, it's a 10 inch, and that is a difference. So I mean, you wouldn't want to just do the 20 mod on the 99, leaving a different size propeller. all those things matter when it comes to boats. I did try putting on a hydrofoil. That's why I have holes in here. It was absolutely terrible for my setup, so I removed it. It helped a lot by removing it. But I'll do the drilling of the hole and then I'll share with you what size it was. Hole started out at, you're not going to be able to see that, I doubt it, 3/16. I stepped it up to 3/8. This is what it looks like now. That's about as big as I'm comfortable going with the engine performance that I've been experiencing. So if you want to do the mod, your boat comes with the original 9.9 with a small 3/8 hole in the center. This is the part number. If you want to order a new one and try the step up, I would recommend 3/8. Keep in mind, I'm not a boat mechanic. This is my non-professional opinion. This is just the third time I've done it, and that was a bit much. That was way too much, in fact. The motor started acting a little strange, so I'm comfortable with this because I had originally made this one 3/8 and liked the performance, got greedy, went up to 3/4, it failed. So I ordered the new part, again, the part number, going up to 3/8. This 3/8 modification coupled with a stainless steel prop. So you can get that part number there if you're interested in the stainless steel prop. It takes 2 seconds, well, 2 minutes to change. All you have is a castle nut and a cotter pin, really, and it slides in and slides out, which leads me to my next point. It's important to keep the aluminum propeller, because if you're going to take your boat into rivers where there might be stumps or things that you might hit, run your aluminum propeller, because when and if you hit something, the propeller will damage or bend. Instead, with the stainless steel, is a lot stronger metal, and you do run the risk of damaging the shaft and the gears inside, because that won't flex very much. And that's what gives you your mile or 2 per hour speed advantage, but it comes with a downfall, and that is it's not great for rivers. So if you're running in a reservoir or a lake, not a problem. Ocean, stainless steel's, my opinion, the way to go. Aluminum has its place. So I guess that's about it. If you want a 15 horsepower, I would recommend just buy the 15. If you're looking at buying, if I do it again, I'd have bought the 15. I bought the 9.9 thinking I could just step it up to 15 and save a couple $100. I'm guessing that probably when I'm done with this mod, I'm running at 13 horsepower, say. That's just a guess. The boat will get at 19 miles an hour with 3 full-size adults in it. It's a 1448. So obviously it pushes pretty well, but if you want more power, you sometimes just have to buy it. One last bit of advice. If you're going to do this and you do the drilling, you'll find that there's lots of shavings. Get a knife or something and clean off the loose metal on here around the edge of the hole, and any shavings that I just blow it on mine. Any shavings that may be in here, because this is the intake and it will throw any loose debris into the engine, and you don't want to score the cylinder walls or mess up the throttle body. So be very careful that you ensure that you've cleaned this as well as you possibly can. There's nothing loose and no debris gets inside of here.